And what a way to start the show! And here comes the big dog, Roman Reigns, our undisputed champion. Roman Reigns is here on Friday Night Smackdown, as he lays out the challenge to see who he will defend his undisputed championship against at Bash in Berlin next Saturday. We saw Roman Reigns defend that championship at Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam. Roman Reigns came up victorious and retained that undisputed championship. And we just want to condemn our congratulations to Roman Reigns remaining our undisputed champion. But his reign continues, as we will see who he will defend against. But tonight, the Tribal Chief is here. Speaking of Cody Rhodes, later tonight, Cody Rhodes, the 2025 Royal Rumble winner, will take on Shinsuke Nakamura as they will renew an old rivalry from last year, as both these gentlemen competed at Clash at the Castle in Cardiff, Wales, but they run it back in a main event caliber type match. That is our main event later tonight. Let's take it up to our ring announcer.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the undisputed DWC Heavyweight Champion, Roman Reigns!
Roman Reigns is on top of this company right now. Roman Reigns has been champion for over a year in 8 months and 15 days. Roman Reigns has carried this championship and carried this show on his back for over a year, and now he might have a testament. He might have something big coming up against him. But tonight, Roman Reigns looked to seek out his next challenger for his championship. Roman Reigns has defeated them all. But now it's time for the Tribal Chief to step back into the ring once again and acknowledge who will be his next opponent here tonight. And then from there, we take it to Bash in Berlin. First time ever, DWC comes to you live from Berlin, Germany for a premium live event. We have never had this before. First time for everything, especially DWC. We are doing big numbers, and we are definitely going new places. DWC has never gone before. And this is the first time that we will have a PLA take place in Berlin, Germany, inside of the Uber Arena. The event will start at 1 p.m. Eastern Time and at 5 p.m. Central Time. Roman Reigns holding that championship up high as he is ready to dominate and continue his legacy here in this company. Boston. Acknowledgement. SummerSlam was a huge night Not only for me, but also for my opponent, Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes did the inedible. He climbed the highest mountain, and that's to win the Royal Rumble. And he got the opportunity to challenge me for my undisputed heavyweight championship. And I was honored that he chose the tribal chief. But not only that, Cody Rhodes didn't think about the consequences of his decisions when choosing that match against me. And at SummerSlam, I showed him exactly who's the big dog and the tribal chief of this ring. And that is Roman Reigns. Now, not to mention, I know somewhere down the line, Cody Rhodes is going to win another title match. But right now, it's not his opportunity. He got to get in the back of the line. So that brings me out here to scout my next opponent, because I was informed that I got to defend my championship at Bash in Berlin next Saturday. And with that being said, if anybody back there is willing to step up and take on the tribal chief and take my undisputed championship away from me, the floor is open. My point exactly. When you step to and here comes the Viper, Randy Orton. Randy Orton is answering the challenge. Ladies and gentlemen, hold on. Let me go back a little bit, because mind you, this was a WrestleMania caliber match just over a year ago. Randy Orton and Roman Reigns went one-on-one for the undisputed heavyweight championship in the return to DWC, as Roman Reigns left that match the undisputed champion. But it looks like we're going to run this back one more time. Roman Reigns and the Viper, Randy Orton. Could we see this match at Bash in Berlin? Oh my God, I would love to see this match. This would definitely be something great to see between these two gentlemen here. Oh my God. Roman Reigns is arguably one of the greatest superstars we have had here in DWC. He's been rocking with us since season 1 of Smackdown vs. Raw 2009. And Roman Reigns knows this, that the apex predator, Randy Orton, he's a legend around here. So he's been knocking down doors. And Roman Reigns is just getting the party started, but he's already on a whole nother level of his own, like we have never seen from any superstar. But Randy Orton is looking for that championship once again. Roman. I'm glad that you extended the offer. And I'm glad to take you up on that offer. And let's run it back to WrestleMania Dallas, when you and me went one-on-one for that championship. And with that being said, you were the better man and came out to hold that championship, and still is the undisputed champion. And my man, for that, I say sincerely, congratulations. But what I want to say to you is that I never stopped chasing that undisputed title. And come next Saturday at Bash in Berlin, I want that rematch. I want that one more shot. As long as you are champion, Roman. So what do you say for one last time? Roman Reigns versus Randy Orton, the Viper, for that undisputed heavyweight championship. Randy, I appreciate that. We've been through this before, and you know the outcome. The story is always the same, and the result is always the same, and the outcome always still the same. So if you want to run this back, oh, by all means, we can definitely run this back. Because I don't got no problem defending this undisputed championship. When the tribal chief enters the room, it's on. So Randy Orton, one last time, you, me, for this undisputed championship at Bash in Berlin. Cool. But one more thing, Roman. You better make sure you bring everything you got. Because in Berlin, I'm going to kick your head off. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. It's official. Roman Reigns will defend his undisputed championship against the Viper, Randy Orton, at Bash in Berlin next Saturday. Oh my gosh. I cannot wait to see this match, man. We're going to run this thing back from WrestleMania.